If I had more time, yeah, but the guys literally showed up just as I finished my turn.
I mean, at least you didn't have to
There
go
will
through
be
using all of your resources, basically.
there will be more chances to catch up to get a prowler. They're not rare, but they are pretty important to the House Verdant, and we'll see them around for sure. But that's fucking incredible. I still can't get over that Jimbo did that. That's insane. Our casting crew's crazy.
I
He knew what he
think that's
wanted,
the
and he
first
went and
thing I'm
got
not
it.
going to sorely regret.
Right.
Hopefully.
So role play.
What were you saying, Ray? My bad.
Oh no, I said Jumbo knew what he wanted, and he went and got it.
I mean, that really wasn't what I wanted, but
Well, I mean,
like this
whatever.
thing
He
looks
made
so
it
cool.
happen, man.
Would be
I
75.
mean, I think that like 3 of us basically wanted like potentially the same cat.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Instead, I got a wicked wine beast, or wine beast.
Yes, and now I have a small cow.
Well, you still got to take up Schnur with that.
She wants him.
Heck
We can
yeah,
do
I
something.
really wanted a spider, but I got a maybe a plant.
Oh yes, plant. I like plants.
I still got a cat, so I can still like pet it. Gotta
Yeah,
figure out
lucky,
like what it wants to eat. That.
All right.
lucky.
We're gonna do
Maybe.
experience really quick. Just
Maybe.
just write
right.
these down. We're gonna
Oh,
start at the
1
top.
second here.
We're gonna start at the top here. But yeah, go ahead, take your time.
Ooh.
Vero, yours is the easiest. You got 130. Or whoa. Sorry. 205. Sorry, 205. EXP. Schnur, you were the next with a 215.
215 for Schnur. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And Ray with 225.
225. Okay.
And then Jimbo with a nice, almost even 655.
Fuck.
Yeah, getting that house for Dent boosted you up, big bro.
No, getting that probably because we said
think y'all were gonna go for that.
I forgot chat. You guys didn't catch this. We decided on our last intermission that a new mechanic is going to be put into play. Essentially, how it works right now is you beat the monster, however much health it loses, you get that as a bonus for beating a monster of whatever CR it was. So he gets the CR bonus, he gets the health reduced bonus, and then he healed it and reduced the health again. So we doubled it, which is a whopping 520, and then plus the 135, yeah, which is just about where everyone else is, but Jimbo had just a little more role play going on as he was like trying to get the crowd pumped up, being like, "Are you not entertained?" So we gave him 1 extra for every time he got you guys hyped up more than you guys got him hyped up, which was just 5 experience for every time he tried to do it again. Which ended up being 3 times, which was an extra 15 experience. Grand total 655.
God dang.
Phenomenal
Now
work,
I just
Jimbo.
got like this big scary cat behind me thing
What is the? I think I might have missed something, but my total should be what 1540 now, or more.
Uh,
I got
yeah,
picked today.
let me get numbers moved over here now. Uh, oh, there's wait. Mm. I have pages for you guys here somewhere. Hold on. Thought it was right here. Where did y'all run off to? Ah. Wait, no, that's just
like if it's like a male or a female version
all right.
of whatever creature it may be.
You're like super
wouldn't that
quiet,
make
Cloud. I
any sort of
cannot hear you at
difference?
all. It's like you're whispering.
Oh, that's probably better.
Audio
should be going here.
You ready? Of 5 would have been 65. Right. Yeah, I got 1650 for you, Vera. Savage.
So 615, 650, and then
Yeah.
1650.
blank, and then 1650.
I don't know why Jimbo's just
Gotcha. Okay, I
whispering
might have
random numbers.
forgot.
We can't hear you. You're
I think I
speaking
forgot to write down
hieroglyphs.
the XP I got from last.
We'll just reset it.
1650 is what I have you at. Yeah, did you add the 100 from the bonus that we did? The 130, whatever it was? Should get you to 1650 is what I got you at.
Okay.
What did you have?
Yeah, I forgot to do that. Maybe I had 1540, but I think I missed writing down the XP from last session.
Yes.
So that's probably why. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. And then $215 for snow would be $1365. Welcome back. Ray, I have you at 1395.
For my XP?
Yeah, as total.
Oh, I thought I was at 1735 plus what you gave me,
Yeah.
so 1960.
Wait, what?
Okay, so
What was my total before my stuff today?
1170, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
What did you
not
have?
add the 640 for everyone from last time?
yeah, because I had 1735. I had just changed it, and
Okay.
then after what you gave me now.
Yes, I might not have added that.
I think you missed something because I
I
got
might not have added that
1960.
for Vero either.
Oh. Yeah, it should be at
So I got one.
1960.
I put in my
And that's
notes
including what you gave us
130,
today.
but I can't.
Mm-mm.
I think that was the session before.
Yeah.
And then, what did you say, Schnur? How much was it from last session?
So last session, what I have at the end of my notes is we all gained 640.
Right.
That
And then
sounds
I
about
have
right.
at
I
the
remember it
end of
was
the
like
session before that.
I think that was about right. Because I remember 620 was the biggest before that. All right, let's add this. Okay, let's 1170. All right, hold on. I'm gonna keep you at 1395, but then we're gonna add that 610.
Okay.
I think Vero should be just about 600 experience above everyone though, because of the spiders. And it, well, no, because then you guys had the 2 or 3 set. Yeah, so everyone should be even, just about.
Mm.
I don't think we added it for Vero though.
I sent you a chat.
You sent me a chat.
All I know is I was like beforehand, and then right now I should have like a decent amount of XP for killing not taming the giant thing and whatnot. So we should be around the same like mark.
95. But then where the hell did 130 come from? And I also have written down, but I think, yeah, that might have been the session before Schnur. You're right, because didn't you and Ray have something, and then you guys both got 50 from that, and that's why I have 130. Because
Yeah.
that would have been the total
Yeah.
plus the 50. Yeah,
Did you see the chat I sent you?
I'm looking at it
It's
right
the
now.
so that's from 2 times ago, the screenshot.
Yeah,
That's before adding 640 that we all gained last time.
Yeah.
this is why it's great to have note takers, chat. This is why it's great. If you ever do fuck up, it's great to have some other source to double check your chicken scratch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That looks good, and that's before gain. So
Yep. So that needs the 640 from last time still.
correct, and then plus.
And then plus today's.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. Okay, so Jimbo's was correct at 1100. Schnur's, yours would still be 1365. So Schnur's is right, but plus 600 more. And then Ray's at 1395, which is 1170. So that is correct. So 1395, that one's right. Ray Schnur's is right. Jimbo's is right. Vero's where I messed
So what's
up.
my total?
Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
14. His is okay. I'm just gonna trust Schnur on this one. His was at 1410 plus 205 would be 1650. 205.
16 what?
Yeah, 1615. Wait. Yeah, 1615.
1615. Okay.
All right. And then
For a Vero?
so that's where I messed up. Now let's go all the way back to Solaris, who's at 1395 plus 640. And I am not doing this math in my head no more. Let's go over to the calculator real quick. 1395 plus 640. 2035 is your current total right now, Ray.
2035. All right.
And Schnur, you're at
And what was it
2005.
you had for Jimbo's?
Currently, I have his at 1100 plus. I was just on to his next. 1100 plus today.
My bad.
Huh?
My bad.
615. Part. 610, right? Is that what I said earlier, Jimbo? Is that what you gained for today? Very good. My notes are all messy now because I've scribbled things out.
I have 1100 plus 15.
What did I say for today, though?
Unless you said 615.
I'm pretty sure I said it was
Not
610, right?
you heard 655.
655?
Huh?
That'd be a new
Yeah, I
record.
heard 655.
I believe it. If you say it, I believe it. That is a new record officially, though. So shout out. So I should have probably wrote that down a little bolder. To be fair, I had just
Wait,
got
so
my
1100
tallies
plus
added together and then
55?
realized that we were off, and then we started backtracking here. So
We're running out of enough paper before this math gets really messy.
I have
We're both
1100
just, like scribbling down ink.
plus
All mathed up.
1295 would be 2,395. Would be your.
Wait, so
Yep.
1295?
Because he's adding the 640 from last time. He's doing it as one.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Just going cumulatively.
I've got what you
Okay.
got, Blunt.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Good. Good.
I just don't have an idea
Okay.
what you're saying.
As long as numbers are matching, and then Vero. Would be at.
What did I do?
615 plus 605. Hold on. I'm calculating now. I got the calculator out. We're official now.
All right.
Plus.
I'm trusting you,
I think
Dia.
we're all on page with shit just being fair and whatnot. So seems like most of this is adding up.
Wait.
Reasonably well.
It was 205. Wait, right? 205? Yeah.
I
I don't know.
205 for some.
I got it. It's 205, which brings Vero's total to 1820.
1820. Okay.
Oh hell.
Wow, that's it. That is. Hold on. There's a lot to talk about there. There's a big power shift with Vero going from the front to the back, and Jimbo going from the back to the front, and Schnur and Solaris are practically still tied within 20 experience ish.
Ooh.
That is a huge
It's essentially
shift,
just he took down that beast twice.
shift around in the. Huh?
Isn't it because he took it down twice?
Yes. So he got basically.
I thought we didn't count that.
No, I did. Everyone got around. around 250.
okay.
Generally, it was is what the what it was built for
Oh,
was going
yeah,
to be
we all
around
agreed.
250. You got just above 600. So you made out like a dog. You had the most roleplay interactions. You had the hardest combat. Yeah, you did good for yourself, Jimbo. You earned it. Big pat on the back for Jimbo. That was a well-earned come up there. And as I said, as the levels go up and up, it gets so, like, the experience gap gets so big that you guys really won't have much of a difference. Everyone will be even anyways, so it really won't matter.
I mean, theoretically, it's all gonna even out, you know? Like,
Yeah, you guys are all going to be generally
at
the
some
same.
point, somebody's gonna get lucky, somebody's gonna get unlucky. I thought I was going to die.
I thought you were going to die
Gratefully, I
too.
did
I'm not
not,
going to
but
lie.
I really, really did. I was like, okay, so I need to heal the thing that's trying to kill me right here, and then just hope that it doesn't get a really lucky roll to fucking just murk my ass. I thought it was going to. Ooh-wee.
So level 3, you
So I'm
need
sure y'all will catch up, and I'll probably be in behind very quickly here.
to get from level 3 to level 4, you need 1,800 total experience. So you guys are all going to be leveling up yeah, 1,800. So everybody will be leveling up regardless at the beginning of next session. And then to go from level 4 to level 5, you need 3,800 experience. So it's going to be a gap, but you guys have most of it figured out at this point. You guys have all the basics down, I feel. You guys are an amazing starting crew and are always doing some crazy shit with what you've been presented.
Thank God the DM had the courtesy to tell us about grappling.
Yep.
Saved
All
it
right.
there.
Are y'all ready to crack some packs?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Who wants to open us up today? Let's give an opportunity to those that haven't done it yet. Has anyone not read yet?
I haven't.
Okay. If you would like to go first, you may. And
Sure.
Jimbo, I can't remember. Did you read one? I think you did, right?
Yeah, I think I did.
And so
Whatever
then
one it
Vero
was.
was the one who didn't get an opportunity. So Vero and Schnur haven't had a chance yet?
Unless I'm wrong, Vero. I could very well be wrong. And just thinking about looking at them.
All right. Well,
No, yeah, Jimbo read one last time, and then Ray read most of them, if not all.
okay. Well, let's see. Also, I guess before we do this, because at this point it could matter. Do you guys like the way we're tracking it right now, to where it's like you guys are all pitching in and going for a total of 50, and whenever it's 50, it's like whoever hit that or goes over it, they get it? Or do you guys all want your own individual, like, look, Jimbo's read this many times, he's got these many points scored. Ray's got these many points, and when you yourself get to 50, you get to pick one. You guys like the way we're doing it? You like
I'm okay with it.
the
I
teamwork?
like how we're doing it.
Yeah.
No, just making sure.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Want to make sure everyone feels like there's fair opportunity out there. So, Schnur, if you'd like to take us away, they are the first group of 3 is up there loading.
So am I just reading the first one on it or
All of them.
all
You get
3?
all 3 of these.
Okay, okay. Just wanted to make sure before I started.
No worries.
And then am I good to go?
Yep.
Okay. So up first we have Sprout Mend Pulse, and its range is touch. It has tiny green motes that sprout from your palm and knit minor wounds. The target gains a 1d4 plus wisdom HP. If target is beast or plant creature, it heals a 1d4 extra. And it is a level 1 spell.
This very spell was actually inspired by Jimbo. He said, "Can't we just have like some form of healing, please?" And I was trying to explain to him there will be healing, but he was so desperately begging for some sort of healing spell, so I made one that would be basically the lowest level healing spell ever, and that is that spell right there.
It's a good old just let me try spell.
Yeah,
Give
so
me a
that's just some
fighting
cool
chance there.
connotation behind that one being created.
Hell yeah.
Rub some dirt in the wound is basically all it is. That's why.
Alrighty. Going on to the next one, we have Verdant Stitch. Its range is 30 feet, and it is vines weave over the target's injuries, stitching the flesh together like a soft thread. Its heal is 2d6 of HP, and it removes one minor condition, i.e., bleeding, slowed, or poisoned, and it is a level 2 spell. Alright, and our third one in the pack is a Root Snare and Pacify. This range is 40 feet. Roots are erupting from beneath a beast, lifting it gently, and the beast makes a strength save or becomes restrained and calmed. It loses hostility and cannot attack. It has a disadvantage on strength checks, lasts 1 minute, or ends if harmed. And it is a spell level 2.
Nice. That's a very good one for catching those pesky burrowing creatures that like to get away because it raises them up so they don't have access to the ground to burrow away. Nice, cool little starting spell. And with that, if you'd like to roll a 20 for us, I still have it pulled up over here. You don't got to switch over Vero. I can track it. If you'd like to roll our 20. So we're pretty close. We're at 40 points.
13.
Oh shit. And that brings us to 53, which is our grand total. So you may pick anything from this pack that you want to add to your current character, and even if you don't have it already, you can now walk home with it. Or you can give it to someone else.
I think I'm gonna go with Root Snare and Pacify.
That is a good one. That is a good one. Go ahead, write it down, and you got the information there if you need any help getting it over to your thing.
Uh-huh.
And this basically, you know how we do like the mastery points and all that. This just means you're automatically adept with it. So you know the spell now. It's in your catalogs. You can cast it just like any of your other starting spells. Pretty fun. And then we have our second pack, which before we show these off, I just want to let y'all know there was kind of like an exhibition that we were going to get to see during the Luminary Flame trial, because I had something built in case no one picked it, and I was kind of scared that everyone was going to pick it. But we had one person pick it, so we didn't need to see the exhibition. But if you guys remember all the way back at the church, there was Eisen and Kayleen Embercoil. They were one of the only groups of two that had made it this far, and their brother and sister, and we were going to get to see them square off. And so there are some pretty cool spells in this next pack that would have it would have been really cool if we would have seen them after their exhibition match, but still pretty cool nonetheless. It will roll over those 3 points. So we're currently setting at 3. It's our magic total.
All right, who's rolling here?
I think it's Vero's chance if he wants
This
to take it.
Mm-hmm.
Righty.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
let's
have
go, Vero.
Luminous
Woo!
Brand. We have Luminous Brand. It's a ranged touched. You mark a creature with a searing light. The effect: deal D4 radiant damage. Target sheds dim light and cannot benefit from invisibility for 1 minute. It is a sigil. And it's a level 1.
And it's the first ever sigil that we get to see in the spell book. Pretty cool.
Yeah, here. Next up, we have Conjure Cinder Lash. You conjure a whip of living flame. The effect: make a spell attack. On hit, deal D6 fire damage and ignite flammable objects. It's a spell and it's a level 2.
Too, uh, because with a conjured weapon, once you pay the spell cost, you now have it out as if it was an item. So conjured weapons are pretty badass, and we would have got to see that Kayleen and Eisen are both pretty proficient conjurers, and we would have got to see Kayleen's Cinder Lash, and then we would have got to see Eisen's Frozen Cinder Lash.
Which is next up. Conjure Frozen Cinder Lash. You conjure a whip of frozen flame. The effect: make a spell attack. On hit, deal D6 frost damage and must con save or be frozen. It is a level 2 spell.
Huzzah! And that was pretty cool because it's not just simply ice. It is this conjured frozen Cinder Lash is actually the regular Cinder Lash, but we would have got to see, and we'll probably get to see at some point, Eisen's ability to do transmutation and the ability to take an element and connect it to one of its 2 supporting elements or to its opposite element. In this case, able to take fire and transmute it into ice, which is pretty cool. So that's not just like a normal spell that just like exists. It's created specifically by him, basically, which is pretty cool. Nothing special because anybody can transmute and do that, but pretty cool. So we get our first ever sigil, we get healing spells, and we get transmutations all in this series here this week. So that's a pretty good one. And next week, spoiler alerts, we got wands incoming, and we'll have more spells as well. Go ahead and roll that d20. Savage.
Alrighty.
Whoo! What a time
Nat
for
20,
the
baby.
22. Dropping it. Perfect. And that'll set us up really well at 23, ready to go again at any time for that next pack, that next
Almost
spell
halfway there.
to be claimed. Yeah, bro, that's insane. What a drop. Fantastic. And before we conclude, at the end of last week, we announced that there's also a coloring contest running alongside of our normal just display and showcasing here. Do any of you guys have any colored products?
I do not, sadly.
Work in progress. Not quite. We've been reprinting, trying to find like what feels good.
Fair enough. If you guys want, make sure you message me in private the one that you would like, and I can always send you the actual coloring page. Keep that in mind too. Like the actual page that's in the icon there. I can send you that as well. So just keep that in mind. It might help for people that don't have editing or anything like that on their phone. I can always help out with that, getting those. But next week, you guys might want to get one colored and turned in, because who knows? You could have won uncontested this week and walked away with a free spell. Would not have been awesome. And we'll keep it running through next week. You guys now have not only all of the starting spells to choose from, right? We got want to make sure before I oh yeah, we got all the starting spells, and now a brand new 6 spells that are just beyond, and we'll be learning some spells here very, very soon, because class is starting, and the wands and all that is literally next episode. So you guys will be getting new spells from the game. Be cool to pick up one from the coloring, and then next week we'll have another showcase just like this, where we get together and talk about the cards. What I would like from you guys before we conclude, one closing comment, just like we did last week. What was your favorite thing about today's session? What made the cups stand out? What made these events different than expectations you might have had?
Uh, Basically, Jimbo getting one of the strongest companions. That was crazy.
I feel
I
like that
feel you,
shocked
man.
us
That
all.
was pretty. um, yeah, yeah. I did not think I was making it out of that circle. Didn't really think to try and get out of it in any other form, but that I did shit a brick. Now I just need to find a good name for him or her.
That that is
Didn't think
true.
of play fast.
Almost forgot about that. And I'll have to get you guys artwork and stat blocks for those guys too, because you'll be able to use them as early as next session when we start learning magic. Now that you guys will have a companion, you never know, that might just help you, or a familiar. Both can substitute in. So that was Vero's closing comment. What about you, Jimbo? Anything in particular about how that all went down that was different than you thought it was going to be? Like, did you even expect to have to tame a beast to get into the cup to pass the celebration? Sorry.
I thought I had to like go and plant like some flowers or like a tree or something. I wasn't really expecting the Verdant to, just spawn like a potentially really deadly creature to somebody who basically knows almost nothing about magic. So, yeah, I think that was kind of remarkable how that was actually pull offable. I don't really like how I had to, like, just try and like continuously stab it when I ran out of spell slots, though. That kind of that was kind of weird because, like, I thought the whole point was we're supposed to like tame nature, but instead we kind of had to stab it a couple times first.
That is true. I
But
mean,
I'm sure we're gonna find ways to do better healing than just like feeding it a chunk of cheese. Uh,
I did notice you kept making the wisdom
Mary's gonna kill
throws
me.
for it, but wild heralds can do that as animal handling.
Yes, which is the same throw, right?
No, it's a different throw, but it accomplishes the same purpose. Like I said, you had multiple different ways out of that scenario. I just can't give them away to you. I can talk about them a little more now that the stream's over, but your animal handling is
Oh, I don't even want to hear it.
a,
That's
a
fine.
different attribute. But
I don't want to know too much.
the way that you guys perform taming up until this point is basically your magic versus their willpower. So hitting a little damage on them basically gives your magic the edge, essentially. Um, it is a very thought out process. There's some lore implications as to why you have to hurt the body, um, and why these shadow creatures and stuff like that. There's some lore explanation there, but there's also other ways to go about it. You can grapple them, hold them, restrain them with magic, like the binding ribbon, which you're given from the very start, or a choice at least. Um, so that you could do a strength check. You
You
could do
can't
the
hurt them like past 0. 0 is basically like they're out of it. Like it's no like execution or anything unless you want it to be.
yeah.
But
But
as soon as you do damage at 0, that's when it's like that's the kicker. That's when
I think
nothing's come back from that.
the way you guys go about it, I understand why
0's
you're like, hey, I don't want to beat him up if he's gonna be my friend. Uh, definitely, I definitely understand that. And we'll get to it. That you guys have a animal handling class that you guys can take, so maybe you'll figure out some more lore for the beasts in there and different ways to tame creatures. Um,
But let's say you do like a 1d4 damage. Let's just say they have no AC and you're doing 4 damage
mhm.
and they only have 3 health. Would that just like straight off like, like go to oblivion kind of thing? Or would
No, it would fall
that
unconscious. No
still
matter.
just be like a KO?
In actual D&D, I think it is if you exceed the health limit by double. Um, so basically, if you have like 1 health and you get hit for -2 damage, yeah, you instant die. But in spells and scepters, once you're reduced to 0, you're basically battling. It's called knocked, and you're basically just battling to remain conscious, so you can't take any further damage, as well as any other condition that's currently on you is taken away.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
you
that's
can't.
good.
So when
See,
you're
I was
knocked,
under the impression that like incapacitation, anything past that would be like you know what I'm saying.
yeah, and that's the
Like to
idea is that
not
you
be
you
stressed.
shouldn't, and the game helps you in case it accidentally happens. If they go down and they get knocked, it'll remove poison, it'll remove burn, it'll remove stun. You won't physically be able to hurt the creature unless you're sure you now want to take it out. And that's a question I'll ask you, just like with the mandrake. I'll ask you, I'll be like, are you sure it's at 0 health? If you hit it
Yeah,
again,
like
it's
you'd have
done.
to be trying for
Yeah,
that.
so
Like that's your goal.
so I understand
Like,
completely
okay.
your frame of mind, and absolutely 100% I'm right there with you. It's just an RPG game, so I have to make some sort of battle mechanic to taming these creatures. And if you think this is hard, imagine trying to tame a fucking dragon. Like think about like the big scale creatures that you can fight and find in this world. That we're just seeing it on a small scale right now. But imagine being able to do that with any creature I throw
So
at you in a dungeon. It's busted, but you got to fight for it. You still got to earn
theoretically,
it, just
though,
like someone
right?
would have to take it down in an actual fight.
If you were to
Basically,
go for like, let's say you were to, okay, so something had a 10 or whatnot, so you'd have to do like twice that to actually
hypothetically, but
get
not in
rid of
our
the
game.
creature, so to speak.
In our game,
Is
they would just
everything
be
up
nothing.
until that to your advantage though? Like, does that take away of their advantage? If you could, it sounds like not great, but like if you could do more damage to a creature, like how I just had to deal with that fucking that big motherfucker. Like, if I were to continue trying to deal damage, would that be to my advantage and take away from their advantage on the roll? Because there's some things with really high AC and just like really high rolls and stats and whatnot, you know?
Yeah, no, you can't remove it
So,
any
like,
less than it has
would beating
health
a dead horse,
points.
so to speak.
So if it has less than 20
Okay.
health points, you'll never get it below 20. Which is why, with that Verdant Prowler, even with it basically knocked out and incapacitated, it only has 13 hit points. So you would never be able to reduce it enough that it would go below 20. So it would always be like the max was, I think it, or the minimum is like 21. That's like the lowest you could get a tier 3. But while that's true that those can't go no lower, your taming skill can infinitely go up. You can keep investing in wisdom, and eventually your wisdom rolls will be a fucking like 85. So it'll just take you time to level it up.
Okay.
But that is an epic spot to leave on taming. Ray, Schnur, do you guys have any closing comments about today's episode? Cool things that popped off, things you didn't expect about the cups?
Um, I guess nothing real specific. It was awesome to watch everybody else use their powers in really interesting and real inventive ways. I loved it. It was great.
It was awesome to see everyone be individuals.
As for me, oh,
You know,
That was all. Sorry. Sorry, I was just throwing that comment in. Sorry.
I was just gonna say how I really liked all the ways that you kind of describe the different scenery because yeah, it was based on like everyone's in a circle fighting and stuff basically, but it's all different ways and just the ways that you described the scenery. Like for the very first one, how it was like a raspberry color. I was like, oh, raspberry.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then I just thought it was cool being able to end mine with the 1-0 under my belt.
Yeah. She's got the best duel record out of all the players ever so far. It's crazy.
Bring it on!
Oh god, that was epic. Well, I'm glad you
So
guys
bad
enjoyed
for
the scenery and the world building. I tried to be creative with the descriptions because of course you guys seen we're basically using the same art and we were just using it over and over again. So yeah, try to be descriptive when I can to add a little more layers to the texture. Glad you guys enjoyed it, and we'll keep developing and keep building the world. I'm sure you guys will keep building amazing characters. Next time you guys get magic, you guys get wands. So much going down. First classes, and we're gonna lead off with Schnurk. She was the winner for the class drafts, and we'll take off from
Woohoo!
there. Until the next time, everyone, on Spells and Scepters.